Okay, so have you ever stumbled on, like, I don't know, a hidden treasure map or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
That's what today feels like,
Yeah.
because we're going to dive deep into SEO secrets.
All right. I'm intrigued.
And not just any secrets, but these are coming straight out of Leiria, Portugal.
Oh, Portugal. This should be interesting. What have we got from Portugal?
All right, so there's this digital marketing expert, Digmark, and they've got this free online series, and it's called All About SEO.
Okay. All about SEO. That's pretty comprehensive. What's the catch? There's got to be a catch if it's free.
I know, right? It's like, what's the angle?
Right.
But seriously, this season is gold. It's all about on-page SEO, which is, that stuff you can actually control on your own website
Right.
to get those search engines working for you.
Yeah.
And they break it down into 9 key areas.
Mm.
9. So get your notepad ready.
9 key areas. Wow. All right. So what's like the first thing, the most important thing that they mention?
So they really hammer home this point. You can have amazing, mind-blowing content, but
But there's always a but.
it's useless if those search engines don't even know it exists.
That's so true. It's like having a Ferrari stuck in a garage. Nobody gets to see it.
Exactly. And that's where they hit you with this whole, like, content is king, but optimization is queen situation.
Oh, I like that. I haven't heard that one before, but it makes total sense.
And Digmark, they actually said that websites with optimized content get something like 20% more organic traffic.
20%. Wow, that's not insignificant. That's huge.
Yeah, like, come on. That's a game changer.
So how do they teach you to do this whole optimization thing? What's the secret sauce?
Well, they talk a lot about meta descriptions, which, okay, think of it as your website's elevator pitch to Google.
Okay, elevator pitch. I like that.
So when you do a search and then you see that little snippet under the link?
Yeah.
That's the meta description.
Yeah.
And it needs to be like, boom, this is what this page is about.
Right. It's your one shot. Make it good.
Exactly.
So how do you make it good? What do they say? How long is too long? What makes people want to click?
All right, so Digmark actually gives, like, formulas, straight up formulas for these killer meta descriptions.
Yeah.
Short, catchy, and they're all about using the right keywords.
Keywords. Gotta love them.
Right. And they get into, like, the psychology of it all. What makes people actually click?
Oh, that's interesting. The psychology of a click. See, this is why I love these hidden gems. You get these little nuggets of wisdom.
I know, right? And speaking of structure, what about URLs? Everyone wants those nice, clean links.
Oh, yeah. Those are important.
But they're not just about looking pretty, right?
No, definitely not. So a well-structured URL helps with SEO too, right? It's got to be more than just pretty.
Right.
It's got to be functional.
Okay, so think of it like this. A good URL tells Google what your page is actually about.
Okay, so it's like giving Google a map to your content.
Yes. Instead of them seeing, like, website.com/page 123, they see website.com/co-tips-on-page optimization, which is way more helpful.
Way more helpful.
Way more helpful. So Digmark, of course, gives you all these guidelines for that, too.
They've thought of everything.
I know, right? And they don't stop there. Then they get into images. Images are super important, but
What about images?
got to optimize those bad boys, too. They can really boost your SEO.
Oh, really? Tell me more about that. I know images are important, but
Yeah.
what do you have to do?
Well, there's this thing called alt text. And you would not believe how many people forget it.
Alt text.
Alt text.
Yeah.
Which is basically like a description of the image, but it's for Google.
Oh, okay.
So, like, one time I uploaded the cutest picture of my dog,
Yeah, okay.
but I forgot the alt text.
Oh, no.
And guess what Google thought it was?
A
A loaf of
loaf
bread.
of bread. That's hilarious.
It is so embarrassing. So yeah, image optimization, it matters.
It really does. And you know what? It's not just for Google. It's for accessibility too, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. People who use screen readers, they need that alt text to understand what's on the page too.
Exactly. Okay, so we've covered meta descriptions, URLs, images. What else is there? There's 6 more.
Oh, we are just getting started.
Let's go.
Okay, so they talk about internal linking, which is basically just linking to other pages within your own website
Okay, and why is that important?
because it keeps people on your site longer. And it can boost your traffic by like 10%. Digmark even did a whole study on it.
Wow, 10%. That's significant.
Yeah, and then of course there's page speed because who wants to wait around for a slow website?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
And then mobile optimization. Duh, right? Because
Yeah.
everyone's on their phones these days.
Right.
And then, oh, this is a big one. Content optimization. They really get into how to write content specifically for search engines, which is a whole other beast.
Yeah, yeah. And then I saw they also mentioned like structured data. What's that all about?
Oh yeah, that's getting a little more technical, but basically it's a way to give search engines more information about your content. Like if you're writing about a recipe, you can use structured data to tell Google the ingredients, the cooking time, all that stuff.
Oh, interesting. So it's like giving Google the recipe in a language that it understands.
That's exactly. And they even talk about something called schema markup, which is like structured data on steroids.
Schema markup. I've heard of that, but never really understood it. We're really going down the rabbit hole here.
I know, right? It's a lot. But honestly, this Des Mark series, it's like they took everything you need for on-page SEO, and they just put it all in one
It's
place.
a gold mine, a Portuguese SEO gold mine. Seriously. So for everyone listening, you've got to check it out. The website is co.digmark.pt. You won't regret it.
I mean, it's free. What do you have to lose? It just shows the power of like continually learning and seeking out information.
No, it really does. And it kind of makes you wonder if this one freelancer in Portugal is willing to share all this knowledge for free, what does that say about like the competition online?
Right. What does it say about the future of digital marketing and how much we need to keep learning and adapting?
Exactly. It's a whole new world out there.